Hey everyone, I'm Nay, and here I have set 71862 Lloyd's Dragon Mech Battle Pack. This set officially released on June 1st and retails for $8.99 in the UK. It contains 81 pieces and has 3 minifigures. If you enjoy these videos and would like to see more, then make sure to like the video and subscribe. It helps me and the channel out so much and gets us closer to the goal of 200 subscribers by the end of the year. But for now, let's get into the review. Now looking closer at it, and I mean, you get what you pay for really. Obviously for most of it, it's just a cheap way to get the figures, so there's not really a whole lot to the build. But for the price, I'd say it's not terrible. It's very similar to Kai's Dragon Mech earlier this year, so it'd be cool to see more Ninja. Hopefully next year we get Cole and Nia, and we'll finally have a full set of these mini mechs, though I do wonder if they'll continue after that. Starting off at the feet, they are very blocky, which does help support the weight, and it's mostly just green, though there is a little bit of black and grey there too. For the claws, they've used tan, which I think suits it well, and for a dragon design makes sense. That's connected to the leg on a ball joint, meaning you do get quite a bit of articulation. The leg's pretty simple, but mixing the lime, green and trans green looks really nice and just makes it a little more detailed. Again, that's connected on a ball joint, though it can be a little limited going up as it can get caught on the clips here. The waist isn't much to talk about, it's basically just a block, but there are those clips I mentioned which can hold both the swords in the set, which is always a nice inclusion, and like Kai, he also uses that new leaf piece as a tail, this time in lime green, which looks really nice. And just like all the other mechs, he also has a waist swivel, which I really like since the majority of the Titan mechs don't do this. Onto the torso, it's mainly built on this cockpit area which you can put Lloyd in easily. It's a very common part, however the front armor piece I believe is new. I haven't seen it before and can't find it appearing anywhere else, but it is very nice, and the grooving for the armor plate gives it some nice depth, and the dark green works really well between the black and green. For the arms, they are really basic. It does have these lime spikes which is nice, but other than that it's just a socket joint, which does get amazing motion. The hands can move really well too, and depending on your opinion, they may have upgraded on Kai's. Here, they use the same tan from the feet for the claws, but also added a clip in order to hold this blade. It is a little less unique, but obviously if you want it to hold one, it's an improvement. But if you like the claws, you might not see it as so. Personally, I think they're each good in their own way. Finally are the wings. They're the same used on Kai's mech, but here in light green and normal green, which looks really nice. Almost like it's made of elemental energy and it's stronger at the source in the back. They're a really cool part, so it's super cool to get. But as for movement, it can only move side to side a bit, but it's not really an issue. Oh, and I forgot to mention, but the tail bit can move up and down a bit too, which they just add a bit more play to it, which is always great, especially in small sets targeted at younger fans. For the minifigures, first up is Lloyd. Just like Kai, he has this sort of in-between form where he has this dragon mask but not the tail or wings, which when he's in the mech makes him a sort of giant dragon form. He comes with his usual sword in gold, the helmet's really nice with the mainly green colour with some lime for details, and using it on the sharp dragony details just looks super awesome. Just like the helmet, we have seen the suit before with that large dragon head design on there and these cool uniform dragon scales there, and the gold endings on it's a really nice touch, same with the lime arms. You can see at the bottom the lining for his robes, which actually bottoms off at the legs. He has this awesome dragon claw feet and some cool knee pads too. The belt's nice, being the only use of dark green, and really stands out with some gold tassels. Removing the helmet, we can see his usual Dragons Rising mask face, mostly black with some super light green eyes, and even a bit of his powers there. And though we never see it, it is cool to see this angry face on there, it'd look weird otherwise. Turning him around are more of these gold tipped scales, along with some gold armour up top, and a more serious face, which is nice for where his character's at in the story. Next up is Jay. This is the sort of depowered form, without all the dragon wings and whatnot. Though interestingly, he does come with this brand new piece, which is used to represent the claws in the dragon form I believe, and it's a very cool part. They hold them just like the time blades, and the ridges down the middle look very nice. I heard a lot of people complain that there's not a colour for each ninja, but this is much better. It's not strictly for one character, and you don't have to buy every set to get each ninjas. If you really wanted, you could just buy 6 of these, and you could have a set of each. Onto the minifigure, he's finally back to his old cut with a reuse of the island hairpiece. Definitely his best one, the messy hair looks great and suits him, the bandana's a nice little detail. Weirdly, he does have the same half blue mask as he did as Rogue, which is weird seeing as he's in full blue now, and it just looks really awkward in dark blue. But he does have the same shoulder pads here as his dragon form, which do look very nice. He uses this new face print, which was introduced for him this year, which is awesome. He has this really cool angry face, which is cool to see on him, and on the back he has this awkward smiling one, which is neat too. On his back, we can see it's the same as Lloyd's, with his spike and that gold armour. Back on the front, he has the same dragon and more of those gold tip spikes, and it's different here with these much sharper scales, which is a neat detail for their powers. We can see he has that light yellow he's been using for the arms, and the lining of his robes go down and bottom out on the legs. These are the same with the knee pads and dragon toes, but now his belt's turning off to the side, and like Lloyd's, it's a darker version of his main colour. Then finally is just another loyalist. Pretty common, but they are great for army building. Interestingly, this one does dual wield these two blades, something we don't see often, so that's something. It has the classic hood in dark red, but removing it we can see their face print better. It's mainly white with some hole around the eyes and this gold rocky unibrow above, and an overall cool look. And the gold teeth are awesome. The torsos, as we know from the show, seem to be based off the older Imperium stuff. It's mostly black, and we can see they have black legs where the rows bottom off. They do have a cool design with these dark red flames with a cool gold pattern on, with a few different elements. And they even have that scarab locket, which we've yet to see a use of since all the different enemies wear them in the show. Flipping them around is this mysterious dragon with 4 elements coming off of it, which looks epic, and the loyalist has a smile on their face. Overall, obviously the build isn't anything to scream about, but it is a decent small build, so it's pretty good for the primary younger focus. It is similar to Kai's, so it'd be pretty good for playing with that, and it's even got some upgraded bits. The price point's amazing as usual. They always nail these mini sets each year, and this one's no exception. The Loyalist is great for army building, and the 2 ninja look awesome and are great ways to avoid spending a load on one set or buying a pretty mediocre set. And the introduction for most of the new gold dragon claw part is awesome. I can see some super cool build ideas like using it for the feet of a small scale dragon. In all honesty, if you have the figures, I wouldn't really recommend it since there's not much to it, but if you'd want a cheap set with some great figures and an easy way to get one of the new parts, it's up there on the list of sets I'd recommend this wave, especially compared to the likes of that final 15th anniversary set. But those are my thoughts. Do you have this set? Let me know in the comments, and if you want to see more videos like this and help me reach 200 subscribers by the end of the year, then make sure to subscribe. It supports me and helps me make more videos like this. That's all for now, see you in the next one, bye!